We are going on a road trip. In this 2-part series, we'll be hitting the open road for the next 5 days. We are going to make our way down to Trat, where we'll end up taking a ferry, bike and all.
We haven't been on a ferry like this. Well, we have, but not with a vehicle.
Over to the island of KOH CHANG. KOH CHANG's rugged terrain is a playground for trekking enthusiasts, while its tranquil bays provide a perfect setting for relaxation and beautiful sunsets. We gave ourselves 1 day to get to Trat, and then here we would spend the night and catch the ferry early in the morning. We'll spend 3 nights on the island, giving us lots of time to explore. We'll meet some curious critters along the way, have a few disappointing moments, but we'll redeem those not-so-great moments by hitting the open water. So sit back, relax, and join us as we explore the surrounding islands, get lost in the lush rainforest, and immerse ourselves in the warm waters that surround the beautiful island of KOH CHANG. Stuffed it all in there. Nice. We're packing light this time. I can't believe everything fit under the seat. Barely, but it fit. So, as you can see, it didn't take us long to pack up and hit the road. We made a quick stop for gas before heading too far, and wearing full gear in the blazing Thailand sun is something to definitely get used to. Staying hydrated and trying not to overheat was priority. We drove through some pretty impressive industrial parts. This area was massive. It's like it was its own city, but we navigated through all the trucks, and about 2 hours in, we stopped at our official first pit stop. These PTT stations in Thailand, they have everything. This one has a KFC, a 7-Eleven, Cafe Amazon. They're great. We settled in for a cold drink and was happy to find there's air conditioning. Get a little break from the heat. After some much needed air conditioning, we suited back up and headed back out on the road. We made it to the coast of Mae Rampong Beach and reminisced about the areas we stayed at in the past and places we ate. We loved driving this beach road. There were plenty of little shops along the way, but the weather was rolling in, so we decided to stop for lunch. After a longer than expected lunch to let the rain subside, we continued along the beachfront enjoying the views. It was nice to see that the road conditions along the beach were amazing. And what's a road trip without a cool bridge to drive over? We passed this beautiful temple and put it on our list of things to see on our way home. Finally, we made it to Trat. We checked in to the Palin Resort, where we were pleasantly surprised with our accommodations and looking forward to just settling in for the night. Oh, we made it. It took us a long time. It is 6 o'clock on the dot. We left about 9:45 this morning, and the rain just seemed to follow us through the whole day. So we took a long lunch. Longer than expected because the rain came pouring down. And then we had to stop a couple more times on the way because of more rain. But we finally made it. So tomorrow morning, head to the boat. We're gonna bring the ADV with us. So we'll bring you guys along, hop on the boat, and head over to KOH CHANG. I am so excited. But first, a quick breakfast and the task of packing up the bike. like Tetris. The ferry port was a bumpy 30-minute drive from our accommodations. When we got there, we got in line, got our tickets, and then they directed us onto the ferry.
We're already leaving. Like we just got on the boat, just in time. Wow. This is so cool. We haven't been on a ferry like this. Well, we have, but not with a vehicle.
We don't usually do things for ferry.
No. Wow.
Huh. Cool. So you can see the island out there. Wow. I can't believe we just made it. Oh my gosh. Something worked out. So it was 240 baht for our bike and us two, one way. It felt like the quickest 30-minute ferry ride we've ever been on. Just enough time to grab a drink, then we made our way back down to the bike. Deboarding the ferry was very efficient. It didn't take long at all. Once we were off the boat, the traffic got a little chaotic, but we were happy to finally be on the island. Since we hadn't booked any accommodations yet, we decided to drive the west side of the island to see what areas we liked, and then we would just book accommodations there. The streets were lined with shops and restaurants and hotels. The island is very lush and green, and trying to find a good view of the water while driving was almost impossible. So we stopped at the first lookout we found. Sorry, just jumping off the bike at a lookout. We were driving down like the main road basically from the pier to the far end of the island, and it kind of reminded me of the Cabot Trail all over again. We know there's water there, we just can't see it, but here you can see it. I want to go on that catamaran out there. The Kai Bay viewpoint was a great first stop. We continued on our drive through the beautiful shaded road, enjoying all the twists and turns. We came to this peaceful spot that we could not pass up, so we sat, had lunch, then explored around. I've come to a lookout. I have no idea where I'm going. All I know is there's a crap ton of stairs. So who knows what's at the top here. Let's go see if this goes this way. There's little tents up here. This is beautiful. We had these furry little friends join us for lunch. They were so cute. So we've basically been at this restaurant for like 3 hours. Eating, relaxing, enjoying this view. We finally found a place to stay. Lots of places to look at and go through. So we figured we're just gonna book one place for one night, and then if we like it, stay. If we don't, we're gonna carry on. Well, that wasn't far. 8 minutes up the road. Oh, goodness. Okay. check in and see what we got here. Now our door doesn't open all the way. The bed is like a dish.
Yeah, we'll just sleep in the middle.
Yeah,
Sideways.
yeah, that's fine.
So we dropped our gear, jumped in the pool. Now we're heading on out again. Can't sit still for too long, you know. Cannot sit still. I want to check this place out. So I think there's a waterfall not far from here.
Only got 3 nights to see the island.
I know, we only have 3 nights. 3 nights. We're gonna explore.
Hi, the monkey up there. Having a little drink because it's hot out.
Yeah, you can never trust the monkeys here. Some of them are raging alcoholics. See? That's the waterfall.
So the waterfall is a no-go. We're carrying on. This burger is gargantuous. It looks so yummy.
After dinner, we ended up here. We enjoyed our first of 3 sunsets on the island as we close out day 2 of our 5-day trip to Koh Chang. But our adventures continue next Sunday when we hit the open water for some island hopping fun in the sun. We'll explore nearby islands, finally go back to that beautiful temple we saw on day 1, try our second attempt at a waterfall, and enjoy some views of the colorful traditional fishing boats that are well known here in Thailand. So subscribe and join us next week. We'll see you then.